I'd like to welcome everybody to a new video series that we're putting on. My name is Mark Sensi. I'm the broker owner of E.R.A. Martin Associates. I have with me Sherry Preston. She is the office manager for Chillicothe office as well as our trainer. And then I have with us Cameron Ray, who is not a new agent to the business, but an agent newer with our company. And so what we want to do today is kind of get to know Cameron a little bit, but also, kind of pick his brain a little bit on some of the value that specifically education and training have. So Cameron, thanks for coming in today. So first of all, let's just get to know you. Why did you choose to get into real estate?
I chose to get into real estate ultimately because first, the ability to control my own schedule and kind of have the freedom of my schedule. And then the big one for me was the ability to help people, because not a lot of people are educated in real estate. So a lot of people don't know really where to turn. So having that education to help people in tough spots, such as moving or like divorces, the passing of a loved one, kind of how to go through those kind of things. And in tough situations, knowing that there's somebody there to kind of help you get through those.
That's awesome. Well, that's great. So, I know that you and I have talked. I think that, training and education is important in almost every business, obviously. But, tell me a little bit about what is important to you in your career, real estate career.
A real big thing that's important to me is understanding, outside of just the understanding, knowing that I have the backing of, my broker, my trainers, and ultimately the family aspect of it, that everybody has each other's back. Mm-hmm. So the fact that I was able to get all of that here, I got the training, I was set up for success, and no matter what time of day it is, if I have a question, I have people that I can get a hold of that are genuinely pushing for me to do the best that I can possibly do. And believe in me whenever there's times that maybe sometimes I don't.
So, do you feel, one of the things with our company and with E.R.A. is it's, really a training, we're kind of a training brand, and we're an education brand. What has been your experience with E.R.A. Martin Associates and, in your opinion, of our training programs?
Oh, the training from the time I first started to now, I went through multiple weeks of training and then turned around and went through another 6 weeks of training, and it seems like twice a week there's constantly something new coming out that's being trained on. And then past all of that too, there's the webinar series that you do, the month or the weekly updates that I'm learning a lot from, because there's times that I forget to check in and I can just get on and look and see what's going on in the market or any new updates just from watching your videos, which is incredible.
Sherry is our trainer, and I think it's also, she always is curious as to what people get out of it. Sherry, you wanna pick his brain a little bit?
Sure. Hey Cam, I'm glad you could join us today. And yes, Mark's an awesome broker. We gotta throw that little plug in for him too. But as you know, Mark and I both are very passionate about making sure agents are trained, because the pre-license courses don't really teach you real life real estate. So we take great pride in detailed and extensive training. So after all those hours you spent with me getting trained, tell me one thing that you learned in training that you've implemented in your real estate business.
One big thing that I've implemented is, coming into real estate, I knew that, I'd have the potential to help my family members and the ones that I love, my family, my friends. But I thought it was mainly just going to be, making new relationships with people that I'd never met. But the impact of my sphere of influence, my friends, my family, the people I'm close to, the impact that can make on my real estate profession has been outstanding, and not something that I ever really thought about, because they're always around. So it just kind of slips your mind the importance of how much they can really help you in this.
Well, Cameron, I appreciate you spending a little time with us this morning, and thank you for sharing your experience. So we're looking forward to helping continue your successful career in real estate.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Thanks, Cam.